Boyle, here we are, the build-up week to the first leg of the playoff semi-finals against Northampton Town. What is the mood like in the camp?
Yeah, it's good to be honest. We've been back training now a couple of weeks. Everyone's settled in. We've trained here at the ground a couple of times and up at the training ground, and everyone's ready to go, I think.
Yeah, obviously it's that sort of excitement, isn't it, ahead of the playoffs, but is it a strange sort of atmosphere given everything that's gone on over the last few months?
Obviously it's different, there's no doubt about it, but we've been training now a couple of weeks and you get used to it within 2 or 3 days. You just get used to it. It's the new normal now, so I imagine it's going to be the new normal for a while moving forward, so it's no excuses and it's just crack on. Everyone will be used to it. We've played Cardiff here, so we know what it's like to have nobody here, but we'll be alright, I'm sure.
Yeah, how important was that game, to play that game? Because I'm sure you've been watching some of the football on TV, and even watching it through a TV channel, it feels different.
Yeah, I think watching it will probably make a bigger difference than actually playing, because playing, obviously you're focused on the game. A lot of the time you can zone in and forget about what your surroundings anyway, but when you're watching it, obviously watching the Bundesliga that's been on, it's been very different. So it'll be alright, I'm sure we'll all get used to it.
Yeah, we're quite a technical team. A lot of technical players like to play nice football. Do you think that will be helpful? Doesn't it almost depend on the atmosphere almost? You don't need to rev yourself up for that sort of football.
I don't know really, to be honest. I think the atmosphere is the atmosphere. It's not going to affect either style anyway, I don't think, to be honest. It's more about what we do on the pitch really. So hopefully we can still play the football that we've been playing all year, because like you say, we've played a good style, but ultimately we've played quite a lot of winning football, which now is going to be the most important thing. Yeah.
What was it like for you, waiting to hear what was going to come out of the EFL? You know, still almost having to wait, I think about a week ago, to finally get some clarification that these games would be going ahead. What's that been like for you as an individual and for the players to stay in that mindset when you've had to wait so long for many months?
Yeah, obviously there were a lot of uncertainty for a long time, but we sort of had an idea that the playoffs could happen with probably a couple of months ago now probably, so that gave us a little bit of a carrot to go for, and then from there the lads individually and as a team have been preparing like it was happening. So for the last 6-7 weeks we've all been expecting it to go ahead, so that's helped us with the preparation. It's given us something to focus on, which has been helpful, to be honest, and I think we're in a better position than the teams that are finished now and don't have a clue when next season's starting. They've got no clarity or nothing to look forward to or build up for, so we're quite lucky in that sense. Northampton,
obviously a very good team. They've also played a level above quite a lot. They're going to be a tough odd opponent, but of course we would expect nothing less than the League 2 playoffs.
Yeah, I think at the start of the season they were backed quite well to obviously get promoted. They've ended up in the playoffs, so it's not been a bad season for them. We've obviously done really well, played them a couple of times this season. They've both been really tough games. We just scraped by here a couple of games before the lockdown, I think it was. So we know what to expect from them, at least we think we do anyway. And it's about focusing on us really. We won't be going in there with any surprises, and it's then about imposing our game and our style over the 2 legs.
You've of course signed a new 2-year contract that's been announced in the past few weeks. Is it quite a nice thing to have that sort of crescendo of seeing the club improve? You've obviously been here quite a while now, but seeing that improvement and knowing that you're going to be a part of it moving forward as well?
Yeah, well I think it will be in 2 weeks' time if we're promoted and we're playing in League 1. I think that'll be a nice little cherry on top really. But yeah, it's been enjoyable since I've been here. We've improved every season. Obviously there's been quite a lot of changes in personnel and managers. But I've enjoyed it, to be honest, and I've grown a lot as a person, as a player, so I'm just looking forward to that continuing in the next couple of years now, and I know that I'm involved in a group that's going to be pushing to improve every day and every week really, so yeah, I'm enjoying it.
For many years, some fans perhaps feel that players, certainly at this level, they come and go, they maybe aren't around anywhere near as long for the spells that perhaps they were in the past, such as the manager himself and even his assistant and goalkeeper coach. Do you feel like now you could become an established Cheltenham Town name with that extra 2 years on top of the years you've already done at the club?
I don't know, mate. I'll have been here 5 years then, so I'm not sure. Hopefully I'll be able to play a lot more games in that time, and maybe, but that's down to them, however they remember me. So I'll just be trying to do the best I can on the pitch, and all that takes care of itself really.